We are back, and I recently finally got around to seeing the Equalizer 3, and I really enjoyed it. I actually think it's the best out of the three, personally. The second one, all these films are great. Don't get me wrong. They're all great. But the second one had a lot of CGI rain elements with the hurricane that was coming in and all that stuff at the end of the movie. And for me, the overuse of environmental CGI just kind of pulled me out of some of those scenes. But for the most part, all three of these films are solid across the board, but this last one was so good. I like that it had a more of a personal story. I love the addition of Dakota Fanning in it. The villain was great. The story was good. He's in Italy, and he has to stop an Italian crime family that's like basically vacating people all throughout the city and putting them out on the streets so they could take over the condos. They're using drug money to do it. There's a terrorist element, but for the most part, it was played very small by Denzel Washington. I think he's 70 years old now, or 71. A lot of these aging actors, they can't do what they could do 10 years ago when the first one came out, or whatever the case may be. They just made it a more of a personal story, which I absolutely loved. I thought it was fantastic. All of the deaths were still great. The fact that the opening sequence of the movie, spoiler alert, it's been out for a while, the opening sequence of the film has a bunch of deaths in it, but you never see the deaths. You just see the aftermath, and you know it was Denzel's character that did the damage. And so you're the first 5 minutes of the movie, you're just seeing all these people as they walk through this house, this property, this estate, and you just turn every corner and there's a dead person killed in an odd way with some sort of object, and then another, till you finally get to Denzel sitting in a chair. It was just fantastic. You didn't have to show all the killings, but they were all implied. You knew these people were dead, and it still had a lot of that action throughout the rest of the film. But I just loved it. It's just, and I hope that this is the last one, because I feel like they ended it in a place where he found his new home. He's going to stay there. When you find out the reason he even went to Italy in the first place, it'll blow your mind, and then you'll just go, "Wow, this guy is the guy that looks out for the little person." So, but again, having the pairing again of Dakota Fanning and Denzel in this was fantastic. Man of Fire was the film that they were in years and years and years and years ago. That came out in 2015. So it's been a decade since we've seen them work together. And they kind of set it up to where there could be other films, but with a world building. So maybe Dakota Fanning can take over this thing and go with it going forward, and being an Equalizer. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But I enjoyed Equalizer 3. I saw it on Netflix, and man, just fantastic work all around. Denzel, he can do the smallest little things. He works so small as an actor that you just, it's chef's kiss. Denzel never lets you down. What did you guys think of the Equalizer 3? Let's talk about it in the comment section. We'll see you on the next one.